our Stanley Cup winners. Unbelievable season we've had. We need to take a look at everything. The progress reports. Reshny went up 12. Barner went up 12. Jacobson went up 5. Dolstall went up 5. Annanen didn't go up anything. Anyone lost anything? No, Ivan didn't really develop much. But re-sign phases here. We're not going to go to re-sign phase, but we are in fact going to go into what's that shit called? The draft. Sorry, we don't really have many picks. We have a couple players I kind of want to give away. Daniel Sprong I'm probably going to keep over here. He didn't really do his playoffs. He had 12 points in the playoffs, minus 10. Let's take a look at our playoff performers. But Jesus Christ, that's literally my first cup ever on franchise mode in any game. This was the first time what led up to this moment. The Canes were kicking ass. They were 12-3 coming into the playoffs, coming into the final, and we beat them in 6. The Stars, we did them in 7. We clapped the Avalanche. We came back 3 down again versus Vegas, and we took it against Carolina in 6. Playoff performance, Mikko Rantanen, clear Conn Smythe, Brady Tkachuk 31 points with the plus 10. Ehlers had, and Tkachuk missed 2 games. Ehlers with 30 points. Besser had 26 with 14 goals. By the way, Rantanen 25 goals. Besser had 26. Barnett had 22 points in 20 games. He was out for a little bit. Lapierre, very good postseason. He had 20 points with a plus 12. Reshny minus 4 but 16 points. Strong with 12. Ivan had 5 goals. Faber 7 points. Haig had 6 points. Henrique, he's probably not going to come back. Barron with a plus 1. Bernard Docker minus 3 with 5. Lunau 4 points with a plus 3. Slavin plus 9. Mizek minus 3. Mizek might not come back. Jacobson minus 10. He had a terrible playoffs. I mean, minus 10. This guy just doesn't show much development. I don't really know what to do with him. The awards, it feels nice. Art Ross went to Bratt. He actually had the most points at the end of the season. Hart went to Bratt. Makar got the Norris. Bratt with the Lady Byng. Calder went to Eklund. Conn Smythe to Rantanen, of course. Vezina goes to Vasilevsky. The William Jennings goes to Blackwood. Mintyukov gets to Bill Masterson. The Jack Adams goes to Green. The Selke goes to Trocheck. Draisaitl with the Ted Lindsay. And the Maurice Richard to Draisaitl. The Presidents was for Florida. And they got knocked out in the 3rd round. Awarded to the team which advanced to the Stanley Cup. Of course, we got that. The Clarence S. and the Prince of Wales like the Canes. But all that matters is the cup, and that was ours. Yup, go fuck yourselves. The Canes, I don't think they really did the best. They didn't really have the best. Aho with 29. Kempe underperformed. He didn't do much in the final. Kempe had a goal and 2 assists in 6 games in the final. Minus 3 in game 5, just nothing. Jarvis had a terrible postseason. I think it was just goaltending that saved them. Goaltending definitely brought them up. 14, 5-2, 9-15 with the shutout for Samsonov. As for our goaltender, I forgot to check our goaltender. 15, 8-1, a shutout, 908, 318. Dostal is a Stanley Cup winner. Wow, unbelievable. But obviously, our team was just the best. Going to the draft now. I'm going to be giving away some players at the draft. I don't think we do have a first round pick. Go fuck yourself, owner. Or we literally won the cup. I don't care. Retired players. Crosby, 2041. Please tell me Henrique retired. Henrique didn't retire. I want to trade him for something. Damn it. Henrique, his first ever Stanley Cup. He got it and then just dipped. But there they are, the Pittsburgh Legends. Crosby with 2041. Malkin with 1,722. Stammer's gone. Tavares is gone. Patty Kane is gone. Carlson is gone. Burns is gone. Any goalies? Fleury is gone at 44. Anderson is retired. Markstrom is gone. Alamov is gone. Talbot, Mrazek, Fleury. What a career! 624 wins. Unbelievable. But let's just do this draft real quick. We don't really have many picks, honestly. Anything to go for? They're not really getting rid of their picks. The Rangers are fine with giving away theirs. Who do we give away? We could give away Strong, but I'm going to keep him for another season. Myzak? Madier. LaPierre, I'm not going to give away. Myzak and Ristolainen. We don't really have many picks. So we need to just get rid of these players. Let me just go to my team. We're not going to get anything here. I mean, we did just win the cup, so we might as well just get rid of players we don't need here. Like, for example, we're probably going to give away... We're definitely giving away Rasmus Ristolainen. Ristolainen for Gavrikov. No, I'm not doing that. Myzak. Oh, shit. I don't know what kind of trade we're going to get. Let me see what the Rangers would offer if they were to give away their... Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Alright, so we got a third. What about their fourth? We're going to steal their picks. Serenheimo in the sixth. They actually didn't do bad with us, though. No Serenheimo. Let's try and give Ristolainen and... Where's Myzak? Shit. What would the Jets give? I mean, that pick is ours now. The third rounder. What would the Jets first rounder? We obviously we get the final pick because we won the cup. The Jets. I don't know why it says they're like not interested in giving it away. Okay. I'll do that. Don't say you're gonna give away something and then you're just not gonna give it away. No. Alright, Indiana. Let me see how many picks we actually have. We have... Oh my god, we have 3 picks only. Damn. Thing is that we're not in the correct draft position, so let's just pick our players. Let's go for the defenseman. I'm gonna go for Stumple. This guy, he looks, you know, pretty clear on what his position will probably be. Pick 49 we got from the Rangers. Probably gonna go for Brimanai. Alright, Brimanai. I'm not gonna sign him immediately. There was someone I was originally going to sign. Here, I guess we'll sign Billick. He's good top 4D, and it looks like he's very much percentile. A big percentile. So we only got 3 picks. Unfortunately, we have nothing for next year as well. But the thing is, our core is still strong. Probably gonna get rid of a couple of guys though. Alright, Brock King. Alright, I'm gonna give him like 139k. Christiansen. Linzen. And Duman. Okay, 75k is what we're going to offer. And we might have signed free agents. You never know. We're going to go for it again. We're eligible to compete. So let's re-sign these players. Who is... Lapierre gotta be a UFA. Alright, so we actually have a couple of players to sign. Alright, so Pillman was drafted in the first round. He can be signed. No, not Brimanai. Where's Pillman? Where's... Okay, there he is. So we're going to give him his contract. So let's give him, yeah. Kovacs. My god. Okay, alright. So Kovacs is being signed into the AHL. Let's let him go. Chocolat. Huh. Okay, we'll just let him go. Esposito, 15. We're gonna let him go into the AHL. As for this guy, Kavanagh, who's drafted in the 3rd round, plus 12. We could use some good defensemen. And then Brimanai and Billick and Strumpel. Alright, you know what? Let's just... I'm not gonna rush Strumpel yet. Alright, so Ristolainen can go. Rasmus Ristolainen can go. I don't know what the point was for getting him. We wasted 5. We wasted a lot of picks on him. Myzak 27, he had a bad season. We're just going to let Isaac go. Haig. Okay, Lapierre's going to get his contract. He's going to play. 4 million for 2 years. Let's try 3. You know what? 2 years I'll go with. Bernard Docker. It's between him and Barron, and I lean more towards Barron, even though the playoff percentages, I'm going to let Bernard Docker go. On Haig. Okay, so Barron apparently doesn't want an extension. He's not that interested. He costs 6 million. Our cap space is 18 million. All right, let's just Haig. So we're 3 million. I mean, we won the cup with them. His season, he was +2. The playoffs, he was a -1. They don't work. Alright, you know what? We'll sign Haig. He doesn't get a clause, obviously, so we'll sign him to that. I'm fine with that. As for the other players, Denisov. Who is Denisov? Bottom 6. Oh my goodness gracious. We're going to let Denisov go. Berger is improving. He had a +2 the other time, so we're going to sign him to, we're going to qualify as RFA. Eklund -43, a defensive defenseman. Seems to be struggling to get better. I'm going to get rid of him. Ivan. He had a nice season, especially playing third and fourth lines. 5 goals in the postseason. A -8 is pretty shit, though. We're going to qualify his RFA. We'll try it again with him. Lunau, I definitely want him back on the left D side. Maggio. Was he... Okay, he was obviously part of us with the playoff run. So we're just going to give him another go. Madier was used as a sub. We already have Lunau. I mean, Haig and Barron are going to be there. I'll probably rather use like Saren Haimo. So I don't need Madier. So Madier is gone. Turakov -59. I'm going to give this guy 1 more year. Salamonson is going to be back. Even though -2, he wasn't really that good. We're going to re-sign him. Reshny is coming back. Neiman? He's a good offenseman, defenseman, -71. Yo. Okay, Burnaby's actually trash. We're going to let him go. He's a low potential for top 6 minutes, so we're going to let Neiman go. And Barron... Alright, let's go negotiate with Jordan Barron. We're gonna go negotiate. What? He does need a contract. You know, we're just gonna give him 5.9 mil. We're going to add a modified no trade clause. We're going to see this. Would he accept this? Let's see. So he's back. So we got our scouts back. Justin Barron re-signed to the team. I saw that. And Lapierre's back. So what do we need? Okay, any goalies? Westman? I mean, I could possibly see Oh my god. What about Watt? Who is better? Oh my goodness. Alright, so we're going to let Watt go. And we're going to give Westman the qualifying offer. So obviously this isn't really that good. Annunen can come back. We're going to sign him to a 2-year contract like that. Okay, we pretty much got everyone but Mysak and Ristolainen, which was pretty stupid of getting rid of Ristolainen. So what do we need this summer? So we could take off Mysak on our list. Lapierre. Okay, so we could have Tkachuk, Barnett, Rantanen. Then I guess Ehlers would play with Lapierre and Besser. Jacobson, Reshny, Strong. And as for our fourth line, we could possibly bring someone up. Now, as for the defense, Bernard Docker is gone. Barron will be our new defenseman. I think what I'm going to do is sign a real starting goaltender for our AHL team. Sign a couple of AHL players. We already have ourselves Maggio, Berger, Salamonson, Turikov. Yeah, Westman is back for that. So let's go sign a starting goalie. Anton Lundell is free. But I don't want Anton Lundell. McAvoy could be good. Pollock, Pionk, Drouin. Oh, we don't really need Drouin back. That was a bad fucking voice crack. Let's sign a real quick goaltender for the AHL. And it's probably going to be Chris Drieger. Probably gonna sign a couple of forwards for the AHL. Kovacevic is there. We already have Barron. Brock Nelson is there. We're not bringing him back. We could probably put him in the AHL. William Eklund. But no. Alright, let's get someone like Gonkalevs. Gonku. Johnny Brodzinski's gonna go play in the AHL. Relax, everyone. Don't worry about it. He's gonna go down. We're gonna sign a defenseman. We're just gonna try and at least make our we have 7 million cap space, so our cap space isn't really that good. Tyler Myers, Rod Evans, Tyson Hines is gonna be playing in the AHL. Hampus Lindholm is on sale. So for 7 mil in cap space, I could get Rod Evans. I get Hampus Lindholm, but I don't want those players, obviously. Wallander, minus 46. I mean, Detroit is a shit team, so What would I actually need to get? Tage Thompson, we obviously cannot get. Josh Norris, Troy Terry's there. We could have another shot at Holtz. I don't really know what to do about the fourth line left winger. So we're going to sign one just in case. And that's probably... Cole Reshny's back. Is he not back? Shit, he didn't accept his qualifying offer. Fuck. Give it to someone who's not really expensive. Wow, did I see Dumais over there? So Dumais is right there. We're obviously going to drop them immediately. And that left wing spot, just in case we need to use that. Anze Kopitar's right there. He's obviously terrible. Now he's 41. Sammy Blais is going to get that spot. But we're going to drop him immediately, so don't complain, anyone. We could sign a third liner, but I want Jacobson to play in the third line. That's probably what I'm going for now. Defenseman, again, I'm going to sign a defenseman just in case. We already got Tyson Hines, but I want to get one just in case. Probably worth cheap, especially upgrade our AHL. You know, at least have some, you know, what's it called? Some veteran experience around them. That'll go to... Nick Leddy. Why not? Let him stay here for a couple of seasons. And I think that's it for re-sign phase. So let's just sim to next season. You're not getting Stumple and Froats from us, Rangers. No. You're just scamming me. Cole Perfetti I don't want. No. Stop giving me a 6 and a 7th for a goalie and a third. That's not going to happen. Seriously, what are these stupid decisions? No, I don't want Trouba. Jack McBain I don't want. You know what? That reminds me. Let me fix our stadium. Stop. Okay, I literally can't go through this. Don't want Tomasino. He had an elite potential? That's bullshit. I'm gonna... Hold on, let me see this real quick. So we're getting a third. We're not getting our second. I don't want to give away more picks, because that's when the core is going to be going down. Yeah, I don't know how this guy has elite potential. This is not happening. Carrier, no. Zach Jones, I don't want. So you're... Okay, so Ivan's back. So Reshny is not... Lunau's back, please. Okay, so Reshny is not signing back. Reshny's back. Thank God Reshny's back. You literally just won the Stanley Cup, my guy. You can't just leave. Oh. Don't want Stevenson. Any owner goals? No. What are the owner goals? No. Fuck your owner goals. Alright, the lines are pretty much going to be almost the same. We're not putting Brodzinski there. Reshny's most definitely going to play there with Jacobson and Sprong. Ivan. As far as scratched, I don't see anything here. Brodzinski is there. We can have Sammy Blade there for now. There was another player, though. Wasn't there another player? Maggio. We don't have Maggio. We're going to trade our pieces from Hines, Blay, Letty go down. As for Maggio, he's going to come up. Where do we bring up Salamance? And let's put Sarenheimo in. Okay, Ehlers. Besser. No, Kachuk will be there. Ivan and then Reshny with Besser. Do we let Nick Letty play? No. Guys, for the future, you guys need to learn how to play together. Power play, Besser, Sprong. Okay, Rantanen. We're obviously going to put Faber. Ehlers is the odd man out. So Reshny, Ehlers, LaPierre. Let Sprong come on. I don't want, like... Alright, Barnett, you have to come on for Ehlers. We have to have Ehlers. And then, yeah, Ehlers there for... Can't break up that power play unit. We have Barnett, LaPierre, Sprong, Reshny. And obviously Slavin's going to be here. How many years left does Slavin actually have? He has 3 years left. Okay. Hold on, I'll be back. Alright, see then. So where were we? Oh yeah, the power play. Okay, so Barnett. Yeah, we are relying hard on Barnett. I think this is Rantanen's final year. I mean, if we're still competing, we'll probably sign into a couple more years. But I think I will move Rantanen there. We'll move Faber there. That's strong. Barnett will be here. We'll take off LaPierre. I guess we can put Slavin on. Lunau, Serenheimo. Apparently, yeah, he is a good PK killer. So we'll have Serenheimo. And then we're going to take off Faber off power play 1. So that will be good. PK 1, Faber, la la la. Ivan, Haig, Baron. Okay, sure. Yes. I guess Ehlers, Barnett, and then we have Besser. Okay, we'll have LaPierre play there. We'll move Serenheim online now in their regular positions. 3-on-3, this is overtime. Kachuk, Rantanen. Sorry, I always got to go Ehlers. You can't break that up. Ehlers, Rantanen. We'll have Kachuk playing on the overtime 2 line, of course. Slavin, and then we have Baron with Besser and LaPierre. So LaPierre has definitely proved himself worthy. Extra attacker, Rantanen, Kachuk, shootout, Rantanen, Ehlers. Okay, whatever. Goaltending, Dostalainen. Scratch players, we have Nick Leddy. We legitimately have Nick Leddy. Alright, we're going to leave these guys there. Okay. I should have put some goals for them. Fuck off. I don't want Yoki Haru. Don't want Kelly. Can I please? I have to make some goals. I have to do some goals. I have to do the goals. So goals for this season. Obviously, we're going to try and get Jacobson that 40 again. Or should we try and give him a short-term goal? Alright, let's see if he can get 15 assists. At least. Reshny. And literally last season he had 24. I want him to play the third line minutes. We're going to do this again. Face-off wins. That's what we're going to try and do. Reshny, it says he's a 3rd star. Ivan Maggio. Let me say this before it fucking crashes out on me again. LaPierre? I guess we can try and put a goal for him. This is his 6th season with Indiana. This is our 6th season with Indiana. 6th season of this franchise. What are some long-term goals? Can we get him an X Factor? Let's see if he could reach 40 assists, which I very much think he could. I think he'll have a better season than... What did he do last season? So he had 18 goals. If we did that for him, he would have had the X Factor. That's his best season so far, 60 points. Postseason, literally 20 points plus 12. So obviously he's a two-way forward, but I'm going to try and aim for him to be a playmaker. I don't think he's great at scoring goals. So we're going to give LaPierre the playmaking. I hope he could take the playmaking. So no. I'm going to keep simming to the season. Alright, so here we are, where the season's here. Let's fucking go for it. Alright. You know what? Let me take a look at the team lines. I should have probably checked free agency. Freaking hell. This team just doesn't get better. They'd never make it. Morgan Barron. I would wonder where, our old players went, but we didn't really get rid of many. Mysak was probably the only one. Anton Lundell to Boston after a -5 postseason. He spent 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seasons with Florida. His 9th season, he's been signed to 10 mil with a full no movement clause for 6 years. He's going to be playing with Tsiplikov and Pasta. McQueen, 5th overall pick for Boston. He was here for 3 seasons already. He'll play on the second line. Dylan Holloway, signed to Boston. He was actually traded to Boston. Obviously, no postseason. This team is in a defiant rebuild. They still have Morgan Geekie, who puts up a nice 50 points. Swayman sucks. Swayman is actually horrible. Alright, the Carolina Hurricanes, they sign any pieces. They have gone out and got Beckman, 81 rated. This guy, Adam Beckman, we had him. I just don't see any improvement from him. Ever since we used him, he had 12 points with us. He got 10 goals with Buffalo. Traded to Carolina, 2 points. Jesperi Kotkaniemi, 29 now. This is his 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th season, and he's still playing on the 3rd line. He doesn't really get much better. Samsonov Bennington, so Carolina's basically the same. Columbus, Panarin's still there, 87 overall. His final year on his contract. They didn't make the playoffs. -29. Panarin he's literally 37. He's getting old. Veronco Fantilli, yeah. Dallas is still the same. Not many major changes. Thomas Novak goes to Edmonton after leaving Winnipeg. So who does Florida have now? Now that they don't have Yalnin is the second liner. Bergenheim, potential being an elite player. Alright. Our Rangers, Cooley, Miller, Marchman, Laffy, Bobby Brink is here. They have signed Jordan Dumais. Big signing. The other Elias Pettersson, and they have Josh Lee. And obviously for their goaltending, Mr. Igor Shesterkin. Even though he is going down a bit, he is 89 overall, 33. He's still unable to get the silver. His career, I mean, he's going to get 300 wins, obviously. Alright. Let's sim it. Let's slow sim. Let's start this season off. Obviously, we always have bad starts. Will it happen again? We are up 2-0. Barnett and Besser open up. 3-1. Rantanen and Kraus. Let's see how much better we could actually... Let's see if we could stay... blah, blah, I can't speak. I can't speak. My brain is literally just shut down right there. Matthias Michelli, 3-2. And Cole Reshny finishes off this game, getting a goal in the empty net with 3 seconds left. Besser, Barnett, Renton, and Reshny. Kraus and Michelli open up this season for both teams. 2 assists from Ehlers, nothing from Haig. +2 for Faber, +1 for Slavin. We now played 18 minutes. Jacobson, Brodzinski there. Maggio, Jacobson with an assist, played 10 minutes. Reshny with a goal. 2.9 for Rantanen, +2. Barnett the goal, +1. Kachuk, 17 minutes. Ehlers, yes, he got 2 assists. Lapierre did nothing. And 29 saves for Dostal. Not bad. And when do we ever play? When is the next time we actually play? Okay, we got a waiver notification. Max Crozier. On the right and lefty. I don't want him. When do we play? Oh my god. Okay, so we're at a back-to-back. We play the Senators and then we play the Avalanche. Okay. So weird thing to do there, but this is going to be our first road game. Our first roadie. Period numero uno. 1-0. DuPont scores, and then it's 4-2. Jacobson scores. Lapierre with 2 goals. Ivan scores, and Stützle on 12 shots. Power play for Ottawa. Borgault scores. Our penalty kill still sucks. (5-3) Brady Kachuk. And we end this game 5-3. Okay, a bit of a shaky game for Dostal. DuPont, Jacobson, Lapierre's first 2. Stützle goal. Ivan and Kachuk and Borgault score. Luukkonen actually got an assist there. Okay, Maggio the assist. Sprong +1. Brodzinski an assist. Jacobson a goal. Reshny an assist. They playing 8 minutes. 24 minutes for the first line. Barnett and Rantanen an assist with a +1. 2 goals for Lapierre. +2 for Ehlers. Nothing for Besser. +3 for Barron and Haig. -1 for that Serenheimo and Lunau duo. Lunau pair, and 3 goals on 24 shots. Dostal gives up. And we play the Colorado Avalanche next. We could go back with Dostal, but let's just give Annunen a start. 1-0. Ehlers on the power play. 3-0. Besser, Lapierre, the second line, completely handling it. Power play for Colorado. Nothing there. Kachuk's 4-0 on the power play again. Did we score on the power play in the second period? Okay, everything. Hold that shutout, and Annunen with a shutout, 29 save shutout. Ehlers gets his first of the season. LaPierre gets his third. Besser his second. Kachuk with his second of the season. I think Ehlers had a 3-pointer. Besser and Ehlers with 3-point nights. Kachuk with a 2-point night. Rantanen only with an assist. LaPierre 2-point night plus 2. Barnett did nothing. Reshny 15 minutes, didn't do much. And 29 save shutout for Justus Annunen. We're at home again. I guess Stålstål will go. I would love to start. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna give Annunen an extra start because he just came off a shutout. I want to play him again. So Annunen, there we go. Alright, let's slow sim this one. I should check the Kings as well. Period numero uno. It's a 2-2 game. Slavin makes it 1-0. Lorentz and Morgan Barron, 2-1 for Anaheim. And then LaPierre scores on Adin Hill. And LaPierre with 2 goals. Reshny scores on Adin Hill. Jesus. Have we got any power play goals? We're on a power play, but no power play goals. This game, Anaheim gets a power play. Killed it off there. And Gavin scores. And 4-3, 3 goals on 27 shots. Okay, good for the backup. Slavin with his first. Barron and Lorentz get their first 2. LaPierre with his 5th of the season. Reshny his 2nd. And then Gavin gets his first. So LaPierre, 2 goals, 2 assists for Ehlers, and Besser with the +1. Rantanen nothing. Barnett did nothing. Sprong an assist. Brodzinski an assist. Ivan an assist. +1 for Reshny. And Rantanen actually did nothing. Kachuk did nothing. Barnett did nothing. Alright, 3 goals on 27. That line was doing so well in the postseason, I thought. Let's go back to Dostal now. I don't want Ovechkin. I'm sorry, I don't want a washed Ovechkin. And they're actually giving another start to Annan. I'll give it to Dostal now. And this line, 4 games in, Barnett's not doing much. Obviously don't want to take him off. We don't really have a reliable second liner. Wait, so we play the Kings. Okay, the first one I advance and we win 3-1. Good win from Dostal. LaPierre with the game-winning goal. 32 saves for Dostal. Ehlers gets his 2nd. LaPierre his 6th. Byfield his 2nd. And Lunau gets his 1st. And wow, they just don't score these guys. 2 assists for Besser. I don't know what's up with that first line. Lunau gets a goal +2. +1 for Saranhaimo. 2 assists from Besser. Assist from Ivan. 32 saves for Dostal. The Kings, they re-signed Kopitar. McKenna -1. Carson Soucy. I don't know why you still have that guy. 36 saves for Vejmelka, our old friend. Now on the other side. Well, still in the same division. Because the Kings and the Wild advance the game versus Carolina. And that's a 6-1 win. I swear, if the first line didn't score. LaPierre again. Holy hell. Shabbat his 3rd. Rantanen his 2nd. LaPierre his 7th. Ehlers his 3rd. Kachuk gets his 4th. Sprong with his 1st. So Rantanen had a big game. A goal and 3 assists for Rantanen. 2 assists for Barnett +3. 2 goals for Kachuk +3, assists for Faber +2, 2 assists for Besser, +1 for Haig, 2.9 for Ehlers. That goal for LaPierre, assist for Reshny +1, +2 for Serenheimel, Lunau. And Jacobson. And Dostal makes 27 saves. I guess we'll have Annunen playing now in Minnesota, division rivalry. And we smacked him in Carolina. Carolina, wow. Ain't got nothing on us, huh? 11 points, Ehlers. Most goals for Lapierre is 7. Alright, Annunen, let's see what you do. Period numero uno. 2-0. Besser and Barnett on the power play. He scored one finally. Actually, he already had one. 3-2. Kaprizov with 2 goals. Tkachuk gets a goal. Low shot game. Tkachuk another goal. 4-2. 4-3. Pavel Zacha's on this team. Let the Bruins know. A power play. Kaprizov a hat-trick and ties the game. Jesus. A final power play for Indiana, and overtime it is. We're going to have our alternates on. Alright, OT. OT time. We were due for one of these. Alright, obviously we have Rantanen and Ehlers on with Faber. Rantanen doesn't win it there. Kaprizov moves it in with Pesce, our old friend Pesce. The Wild still can't do anything. Kaprizov. And the shot redirected. Wonder if Svensson and Mueller still there. Probably are. Rantanen. Rantanen, someone open. Gives it away to Eriksson Ek. Two-on-one, Pesce. Kaprizov stopped by Annunen. Faber knocked down, still can't escape. Good poke check away. Barnett, and nothing past there. Here's Chan. A big breakaway for Boldy. And stopped by Annunen. Here's Tkachuk. Tkachuk moves in. Tkachuk all alone. Why'd you pass it to Barnett? And Slavin catches up to that, not allowing a break. Lapierre. Oh, crap. Boldy. Chan. And hit down. Lapierre has someone open. Besser. And stopped by Wallstead. We always get obliterated here. Kaprizov, 7 goals. Thompson has 10 on Utah. Rubrek and Hyde. Lapierre gets the face-off win. Barron and Besser, the shot stopped by Wallstead. We're playing one more time. Eriksson Eklund hits. McJesus actually leads the league in hits. Jake Evans there. Lapierre does not win the face-off. Rubrek. To Hyde. Scores. Hyde with the overtime winner. His second of the season. And the Wild win it in overtime 5-4. That's how we lose our first game. Barnett, 3rd star, a goal, 2 assists. Riley Hyde, a goal and assist in overtime. Assuming the first one is Kaprizov with his hat trick, so I'm not even going to bother waiting. Barnett is 2nd, Besser is 3rd, Kaprizov is 7th, Tkachuk is 6th, Zacha his 2nd, Hyde his 2nd. 3 points for Barnett, -4 for Barron. Haig probably got hurt. Yes. Maggio, 6 minutes. -1 for Sprong, Jacobson, and Reshny. With an assist for Reshny. +1 for Barnett. Assist for Ehlers. Rantanen got an assist +1. And 27 saves. Annunen. We went 1 for what? What was that? 1 for 3? So no one was hurt. No one came out with an injury. Don't want Radish. I don't want... Not giving away Stumple. Our AHL team, they're 3-4-1. Okay. Could always get worse. I mean... Let me check the Wild real quick. What is their team looking like? And they've never made the playoffs because they obviously have all our players. Yeah, they've made the playoffs once. After we sent Zamula and Spence there. Jordan Spence still a 6D, bottom 2. Does not improve. He's not really good at all. Darnell Nurse is there. Jiricek, Zamula. Zamula's at least a little better than Spence. But yeah, this team is just not making it many places. Wallstead. Wallstead's pretty mid. Alright, playing the Toronto Maple Leafs now. Period numero uno, 1-0. Besser on the power play. 3-0. Reshny and Ehlers scoring. Power play for Indiana. Nothing there. Rantanen. Been a while since I've seen him score. Did Rantanen get off on a slow start? Besser his 4th. Ehlers his 4th. Reshny his 3rd. Rantanen gets his 3rd with a goal and assist this game. Barton assist +1. Ehlers a goal +1. Barron +1 with an assist. Reshny +1 with his goal. Now an assist +1. 2 assists for Tkachuk +1. 2.9 for Rantanen, +1 for Faber and Slavin. 28 save shutout for Dostal. That's his first shutout. And we have one more game versus Utah in October. They are doing very well. Let's finally check Utah out. Utah has Genther, Cooley, Thompson. They have Thompson, Cooley, Genther. That is an iconic first line. Keller up. Cooley has 14 assists. Okay, he's going off. Thompson, 11 goals. He finally has a right sniper. Bunting there. 87 rated. I mean, it was never really that good with us, so... Shishkinov, the first overall pick, did not win the Calder. But he did have a good season, 25 goals. He's a sniper. Goaltending. Have Carter Hart in there. His first season there, after being traded to Anaheim. And doing absolutely... have no playoff time. And the Flyers suck too, so... Alright, we are going to play Dostal here. Final home game of October, first month. Period numero uno. This is going to be a hard game. 1-0. Tkachuk scores. 2-2. They take the lead. Cooley and Doan. And then Rantanen ties it with 11 seconds? No, with 8 minutes and 11 seconds. Power play goal for Hendrix Lapierre. 3-3, okay. 4-3, Besser takes the lead. Kachuk 5-3, and that is it. A 5-3 win for the Firebirds. Kachuk his 7th, his 8th. He had 2 goals. Cooley his 3rd, Doan his 4th, Rantanen his 4th, Lapierre his 8th, Lawson his 1st, and Besser his 5th. 4 assists for Barnett with a +1, 3.9 for Kachuk +1, +1 for Slavin and Faber, +1 for Ehlers, 2.9 for Rantanen, a goal for Besser, +1, +1 for Sarenheimo and Lunau. Reshny with that assist, Maggio an assist, Ivan with an assist, 28 saves for Lucas Dostal. Okay. Cool, let's check up on our team in depth. Play the Penguins next. I have Justice Annan in there. Kachuk, after his 8 goals and 5 assists. Alright, 13 points is not bad with a +8. Pretty good, actually. 10 assists for Barnett, +8. Rantanen has 4 goals and 13 points with a +8. Ehlers 4 goals and 14 points with a +8. Lapierre 8 goals with a +6. Besser has 14 points with a +6. Jacobson 3 points, +2. Okay. Reshny has 7 with a +2. Sprong has 3, +2. Brodzinski has 2 assists. Ivan with 5 points. And Maggio has 2 assists with a +1. Our defense, Slavin has a goal and an assist with a +6. A +11 for Faber, 2 assists. +4 for Haig. -1 for Barron. Okay. +7 for Sarenheimo. +8 for Lunau with 2 points. Annanen, Dostal, good start. So far he's had a good start to the season. But it's only the start. Only the beginning. The lead, we are 3rd in goals for, 2nd goals against, 8th on the power play, 2nd PK. Raquel's 17 points. Rangers are 2-5-2. Jesus Christ. Point leader is Bratt. Hughes is after. Meyer. That Devils line is just iconic. Velarde with 17 points. Gabriel Velarde has 17 points. He literally had 68 points, so he might already have his best season. Rutgers McGrody. Drafted 14th overall by Winnipeg. No picture on him. This is pretty much his 6th season here. 17 points with the Penguins. Raquel 17. Matthews has 9 goals, 16. Kaprizov is there, Besser. Where's McJesus? Ovi, 7 goals. These guys just don't stop. 44 years old. He doesn't want to retire. 1,060 goals. We'll probably get 1.1k. 2,000 points he's going to reach. McJesus, 12 points. -2. Where's Dry? Draisaitl with 11 points. Okay, goaltending. Blackwood Knight is doing good. Dostal, Gustafson 905. Logan Thompson's pretty good on the Capitals. Askarov. Most losses is Igor. Oh, where is Igor? Is Igor? Oh, there's Igor. 1-1-1. 895, 336. Jesus Christ, Igor. Again, this is literally one of the most expensive contracts for a goal. Literally the most expensive. And rookie skaters. Donaghy for the Capitals. Do we have anyone? I forgot. Do we have anyone? I don't have any rookie skaters. LA has Spiller. Spiller's crazy. 1 goal in 9 games. Alright, cool. Playing the Penguins now. 6-3-1. Period numero uno. 2-0 Pens. Moser and Raquel. Still 2-0. Okay, so power play for Indiana. Wow, it's a long one as well. And Rantanen scores on that major finally. And wow, we only got 1 goal for that major. Jarry is killing us. Ehlers ties the game at 2. Power play for the Penguins. Nothing there. Another overtime we go to. I feel like the alternate jerseys are just bad luck. Jake Evans is there as a big player. I need to see how he's doing. We gave him away. Again, we had all these players like Rantanen and Barnett. Where were we going to play him? Alright, Rantanen will win the face-off here. He doesn't win. Rutgers McGrody's wins. There's Kesselring, I think that was. Rantanen has it. He doesn't pass Kesselring. McGrody hit down. Faber. Rantanen. Ehlers. To Rantanen and gloved by Jarry. Now look at that. Rickard Raquel, he has a point tonight. Finished off seeing him on... It was only 2 goals. Rantanen doesn't win the face-off there. Kesselring. Uh-oh, 3-on-1. And Faber actually defended that perfectly. It's a 2-on-0. Barnett scores! Israel Barnett, what a change. Big defensive play by Faber to Tkachuk. And then boom, finds Barnett to deke Jarry through, and that's our win. Comeback. No. It was a good move. I'll give him that. But we need to talk about that Faber 3-on-1 defense there. 1-for-1 on the power play. They went 0-for-1. Right here. I thought we could possibly do like a quick change. We went 3-for-1. Kesselring. Faber never let go. Took that. He got the puck. Gave it to Tkachuk. And Barnett buries that. That's a great goal. Besser, the 3rd star, 2 assists. Didn't play. 2nd start to Barnett with a goal, the game winner, and is it who got the 1st star? Raquel with a goal and 4 hits. Besser 2 assists. Raquel with his 8th, Moser with his 2nd, Rantanen and Ehlers with their 5th of the season, Barnett his 3rd. So assist for Faber. There, -1 for Slavin, and Rantanen with a goal for him. 2 assists for Tkachuk, Barnett a goal, Ehlers +1, +1 for Hayes, -1 for Sprong, 2 assists. Besser, nothing for Reshny or Jacobson. The 4th line's the 4th line. 21 saves for Annunen. And that's over with. That was a pretty nice win. Good job by Barnett. Mainly Faber. Alright. Play the Flyers next. Just advance the day here. I knew there was an injury coming. Alright, so we have Faber out. Alright, so we're going to have to bring up Barron. And I will play Nick Leddy. But the thing is, can Nick Leddy actually play? He's a 2-way defenseman, so he can actually play in his positions for now. Alright, did we win? Alright, we're getting a trade offer for Lorenz. I don't want Lorenz. And that's a 5-2 win for Indiana. The game winner for Brady Tkachuk. Tkachuk with his 9th. Lunau gets his second. 10th for Tkachuk. 2 goals. Sprong gets his 2nd of the season. We got the 3rd for Troy Terry. Troy Terry and Drouin to the Flyers. 4th for Barnett and 4th for Drouin. Good game. 43-30 is crazy. 3 assists for Ranton in 15 minutes only. Haig gets a 15 minutes. -1. Reshny +1 with 2 assists. +2 for Tkachuk with 2 goals. Now goal with a goal up here, an assist. +3 for Slavin and Faber. Faber actually played a decent amount of time. The 4th line didn't do much. Jacobson an assist. Barnett 3 points +3. And 28 saves for Dostal. I'll take that. I'll take that any day. 1-0 Colorado against the Jets. McKinnon got the goal there. Alright, so I think I don't want that guy, no. So the Flames are next. I mean, again, we can't really doubt the Flames, and we have a back-to-back between the Panthers and the Devils, and then Faber will 100% be back. Alright, please, just no injury. Oh, that's our first huge loss. Our first regulation loss. We lose 6-2. Victor Olofsson game winner. Ranton in his 6th. Reshny gets his 4th. Byram his 2nd. Sharangovich his 5th. Olofsson his 4th. Farabee his 5th. Sharangovich his 6th. St. Parek's 1st of the season. -3 for Ranton and -4 for Slavin. -4 for Tkachuk. This is for Ehlers, Lunau, Sprong, and Jacobson. 6 goals and 34 shots. Dolso really gave up. Faber's available to play. Playing this 5-7-1 Florida. They won the Presidents last season. Period numero uno, 1-1. Verhaeghe scores for Florida. Ivan scores, 2-1. Reinhardt. 2-2. Tkachuk. And Vladar actually gets the starting nod. And 3-2 up Rantanen. And Ehlers scores 4-2. Rantanen the game winner. Verhaeghe gets his 7th. Ivan his 2nd. Reinhardt his 6th. Tkachuk his 11th. Rantanen his 7th of the season. And Ehlers with his 6th. Not a bad game. Good bounce back. 2-point night for Tkachuk +2. Leddy +1. Rantanen +2 with a goal. An assist for Barnett +2. Besser an assist. LaPierre an assist. Lunau assist +1. Lunau is a great defenseman. He's a great scorer. And alright, hopefully they start their backup, we'll start ours. Is Faber fully available now? Alright, we'll play one more game. We'll let Leddy play one more game against the Devils. It's not Spencer Knight, so we'll just advance. And 3-2 we lose. Duchesne the game winner. Hughes is 8th. Brad is 8th. Oh my god, we went down 3-0. Jesus, Hannon. 4th for Duchesne. Brodzinski gets his 1st as a Firebird. His Besser's 6th of the season. From Rantanen. And the whole entire 4th line got themselves assists. Maggio and Ivan. Reshny 13 minutes. Jacobson 10 minutes. Yeah, -1. Not a big game. Alright, Annunen 31 saves. We can actually take off Letty now. As favor will be recovered. Baron, -3. Jesus Christ. At least we have him on a trade clause. That's not big. 5.9 million though to do crap. Actually, we'll leave Annan in for now. We're going to see who is the tougher opponent between the Capitals and the Stars. Looks like the Stars are more... Alright, so we'll leave Annan in there. Probably going to have to re-switch them. That's a package, but that I don't want. Nope. Alright, slow some this. It's Dallas, a division rival. 19 shots in the first for us. That's crazy. And we're down 1-0. Okay. Why don't we score when Annan is in net? Reshny ties it. Dallas on the power play, and there's Gaudreau scoring 2-1, and we're shooting them 37-24. Vinny is just going off. It was Ottinger. I don't know what happened there. And looks like this one's probably going to be an L. Yeah, 2-1. Hard fought. At least we're going to get smacked. Reshny is 5th from Faber and Jacobson. Kuzmenko is 4th. Gaudreau is 5th. 28 minutes for Kachuk. Ehlers is hurt. Great. Till the 20th. Great. That's a PK killer. That's our power play 1 guy. It's pretty much one of our best players. Who do we even bring up at this point? Sammy Blais. Why not? He'll be back soon. Don't worry, Chris. We'll give Ivan some ice time. And we'll have Brodzinski on the 4th line. Power play. I guess Slavin can play. And then I guess here I'll have like a Jacobson for now. Let's just PK. Alright, it's only 1 line, so we'll have Sammy Blais play there since he's a grinder. Extra lines. Jesus Christ. Jacobson and Barnett. We'll have Jacobson there. I don't know if it'll go to overtime. Let him play with Rantanen, and then Jacobson here. A little bit of a Jacobson dick rider. Or Podzinski, screw it. Burnaby 6-8-2. Play Washington next. No wonder why we didn't score. No Ehlers. I don't want Benoit. You're not getting my 2nd round pick. Alright, I'll end it there.